his success in cycles.
From Barcelona to Bordeaux, it's come down to just 1 hour. This really is the ultimate record for power, strength and endurance. To go further than anyone else in a single hour.
Voilà, je vous demande de l'applaudir. Boardman.
Eddie Merckx, Francesco Moser, cycling's greatest names have held this record. Now 6 months of intensive training is on the line.
Il est parti.
From the moment Chris Boardman touched down from Barcelona, his life was never to be the same again. His gold medal success had captured the imagination of millions whose previous involvement with cycling had stretched to a quiet freewheel down for the morning paper. The nation shared in a family occasion as Boardman became public property. Ceremony after ceremony, award after award, only one question remained. What next? To go on better than a gold medal, Boardman had to think big. He did, and set his sights on the greatest record in the sport, cycling's equivalent of breaking the first 4-minute mile, the pinnacle, the ultimate, the hour record.
Well, the hour record is the blue ribbon record in cycling. It is the 4-minute mile equivalent. It's the record that all the great names have gone for over the years, and hopefully I want to go do the same thing basically and put myself up there with them.
Quite simply, you have to travel as far as you can in just 1 hour, pushing yourself to the limit of human endurance. Only the greatest have ever achieved it, names like Jacques Anquetil in the 50s. Then along came Eddie Merckx, 5 times Tour de France winner, a cycling legend. He travelled almost 49.5 kilometres in an hour, and the world said that couldn't be beaten. But it took 12 years for the Italian Francesco Moser to set a new mark at altitude in Mexico City. Moser's effort has stood for a further 10.
All the top people, even Indurain, has talked about going for this record. But you probably find that they go away, do some trials and think, it's a bit grippy that, I think we'll give that a miss. And then they keep shelving it. So when everybody announces they're going to, they're thinking about having a go, and then you hear no more, you probably find they've gone away and done some secret stuff and found out that it's going to be close, so best not risk it.
Boardman's build-up for the hour record began in March. He's an amateur cyclist in a professional world, yet his preparations are meticulous. A terraced house in Hoylake, an unlikely setting for an experiment that takes the science of cycling into new spheres. A bike attached to a computer measures the power he produces. The series lasts 20 minutes at record pace, 33 miles an hour.
We measure the power, we measure the pulse. From these we can actually work out on body weight. We can work out how much oxygen you're taking out the air. I'm shifting somewhere in the region of 6 litres of oxygen out the air every minute. And that's, if I were to go on the street doing a similar exercise, you'd be lucky if he's getting up towards 4. And the power I've got to produce, we measure in watts. So I've got to produce somewhere in the region of 420 watts for an hour. And your guy on the street would probably come in and absolute max out, if you like, sprint, just under 300 watts maybe. This particular type of data, it spans all sports. I mean, okay, we have to use a rig for the bike, but the results that they've actually got for Iwita, Side Iwita, are very similar to my own, which is 90 mils per kilo per second, if that means anything to anybody. 90 mils of oxygen. So yeah, very similar to a lot of other top sportsmen, but that you would expect really.
During the session, Boardman's pulse can reach 185 beats a minute. The pain is etched in every crease on the brow, his fingers squeezing the handlebars. This is a white-knuckle show. Pain and more pain, nothing else besides. He knows he has to push his body to the limit and beyond to take the hour record.
The reason the record is so hard is because there's no hills, there's no corners, there's no chasing gear, and the only thing that your mind concentrates on is how much pain you're in. And it's just like going into a time warp. Every second lasts 5. That hour seems like a whole day, and it's extremely grim.
Even when you're an Olympic champion, you've got to pump your own tyres up. Boardman preparing for a 25-mile time trial, and his wife Sally's come down from the Wirral to lend a hand.
What's he like to live with at the moment, building up to this hour record?
He's not bad.
Can't say that on television, can you?
No, he's not bad at the moment.
Yeah, does he get edgy and
Well, I haven't noticed it as much this year as it was last year.
he's getting used to it?
He's
Well,
in
I think
control.
mainly it's a case of I've won Olympic Games, no one can take that away from me. And anything we do from now on in is a bonus. So it helps to take away a lot of the pressure
Yeah,
off.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah. So it works both ways. There's also, like I've just said, once you're at the top, you can't go forward, you can stay the same or go backwards. So different type of pressure.
Do you think he's more relaxed?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Still a handful though.
Oh, he always has been.
Does he sulk if he loses?
No, he used to, but I don't think you do anymore, do you?
He's got an Olympic medal now, you see.
That's right.
That's the difference.
He's
Blasé
invincible.
now. Blasé.
Just ask for the pulse meter strap out of the glove box, please.
Well, basically, we used to I would say basically, have you noticed that?